Oh, there was a bit of delay on that. Right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, those of you joining me live. Good morning, those of you joining me on catch up. Lovely to have you this morning. As ever, let us get started with our top two-toe warm-up. And thank you. Let me get this out slowly. To those of you who messaged to say you did the catch-up last week. So thank you very much and well done. Let's just move your shoulders. And then just let your ear come over to your shoulder and lift up over to the other side. Lift up. Again, we're going to just gently come across and up and over the other way and lift on up. And then just let your arms swing forwards and backwards. So we just get that movement through your shoulders, in and back, and then one arm comes up and behind. So we start to open up through your chest and your shoulder, coming back and back and back, and then over to the other side, in and back and back and back. And then just bring the backs of your hands in. We're going to bend your knees, stretch out through your back. Open up through your chest, take a big breath in. Backs of the hands together, bend your knees round your back. Open up through your chest, breathe in. And again, backs of the hands together, round your back. And open up through your chest, breathe in. And then if you just bring your hands into the back of your head and let your knees lift up now. So just starting to warm up through your tummy. Through your hips, we will lift up in, elbows nice and wide and up. Oh, let me just put this on. Do not disturb. Just because in those WhatsApp groups start kicking off. Lift and lift and lift. And then we're going to come onto one leg. Bring those arms out to the side. That leg comes out to the side. Lift and balance. Draw your hips up to the ribs. Just circle this foot round as you come out and circle that foot round the other way and hold. So reach out and stretch and then over to the other side. Bring those arms out, lift and balance. And we're going to circle this foot round one way and hold and circle that foot round the other way and balance. Just to start to feel we're working into the sides of your hips. Feet come nice and wide. Hold a little squat down for me again. Knees, hips, ankles, arms out in front so you can feel that weight just shuffling back more in towards your heels. Hold that space. Bring your arms up. Bring your arms out. Come back in. And as you hold that squat, that slow punch with the pullback. So it's like a cross between a punch and a bow and arrow. So we just bring one arm back. Yeah, that's it. That lovely rotation through your upper body. In, 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 in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Then your knee, we're going to just swing your knee in and back, opening up through your hip. Lift, back, lift, lift, lift. And then the same thing to the other side. Let your knee come in and swing backwards. Up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands onto your hips. Let's come into this hip hinge. So we're just opening up through the back of the body, but also getting your back working. Down, lift up, down, lift up. Again, in and lift. And once again, come on down. This time as you come down, just let your arms swing forward. So my back is straight, my arms forwards, my shoulder comes back, and I'm going to just circle this arm round. Nice little relax for the shoulders. Get them warmed up round the other way, nice big circles. It's a bit like your hip circles we do in Pilates, but shoulders. And then other side. Other arm comes out, but you just let your shoulder come back. And we circle, 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 and around the other way. Come back up for me, back up to standing, and then just into your side steps, over to the side. Use your space and take that little side jump across, over, over, over. Yes. And we just, if you can, onto one foot, let the other leg come in. So we start to feel we're working one leg at a time. Across, across, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, now back to me. Up nice and tall, shoulders back. One leg's going to come up into a kick in front. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the same thing on the other side. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then feet nice and wide. Just let your heel come up to your bottom. Elbows squeeze back. Lift and lift and lift and lift. Hands onto your shoulders for me. Elbows forwards into a squat. Come on down and up. In and up. Lower and lift. Down and lift. Again. 4 and 3 and 2 and one more. Down and lift. And then just turning into your lunge. Bend your back knee, shoulders back and hold. So we hold this position through your tummy. Arms down by your sides. Draw your chin in, holding the lunge. Other side. In and back. Come on down. Hip under. Collarbone wide. Fingertips down by your sides and hold. Breathe. Drop in. Shoulders down and then back up to standing. Okay, let's get this going a little bit more now. So start with those arm swings. Now we've just about woken up. So we come up to shoulder height and then back behind. Then from here, we're going to lift up. Still those arms at shoulder height, lift up to the balls of the feet. Bend as you come down. Up and lower. Up and lower. Up and lower. Up and lower. Again from here. Lift and lift and lift and lift and lower. Then from here, one leg comes out to the side. Oops, without falling over. Hold that position. And we're going to come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. Down to the other side. Lift up. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down. Then your side jump. So it's more of a jump now onto one leg across, just to start to get a little bit of impact and get your heart rate up. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then hold your squat and come into your punch here. In, nice and slowly. Pull back. In and in, a little lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then just let your heels come up to your bottom. Squeeze those elbows in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Then from here, back to your swings. So we let those arms up and back in front. Start with the swings a little bigger now. So just coming up more towards the top of the head. Still trying to keep those arms quite straight. So the movement's in your shoulder rather than your elbows. And then we'll lift up, come down, up and up and up and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and down. Then up into that side leg lift. Arms out to the side. Lift. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. In. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 7, 8. Then those side jumps across. Over. 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 Spring and spring and jump. Jump. Land on one leg. Just that nice little hop here and down. Then hold your squat position for our punches. Pull back, push, pull, push, pull, and in. And 1, 2, 3. A little quicker. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Heels to the bottom. Lift up. Squeeze your heels in. Hopefully your knees, your ankles, your hips feel a little bit warmer now. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just come on down for me. Hands to your thighs. And before we do this one again, we roll your feet in and out. You can't see my feet, but I'm coming to the outsides of my feet and back to the insides of my feet so I can get that movement in, out, out. Then hands to my knees. Circle the knees around, around, and then around the other way. Circle the knees around, 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 around. Do a little kick. No, it's a jog. It's not a kick. The balls of the feet. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Nice and bouncy. 6, 7, 8. Once more with those swings. Up and back. Up, up, up. Lift up to the balls of the feet. Lift, lower. Lift and lift and lift and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Lift and come on down. Then from here, the side leg, arm out to the side. Really feel this time, tail under, pull in and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side, down and lift, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 7, 8. And down. The side jumps across. Use your space. Land and over and over and jump and jump and spring and spring. Come on back. And then heels to your bottom. Lift up. Just opening up through the back of the body. In and in and in and up. And then feet wide. Drop into your squat, into your punch. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back. Take a nice big breath. Reach your arms up, come down. Again, big breath in. Reach your arms up, come down, and then just a twist here. Pick up your heel. Arms coming around. Twist and twist and twist and twist. And then just loosen your shoulders. Grab yourself a drink. Come on back. And then you want to bring your weights. We're actually going to just start with 1 for the first exercise. So your light weights, I didn't clarify. Pop 1 down for the first exercise. So we do the kick with the weight in the arm. Remember this one? So this arm's coming up. I've got my weight in my right hand, but I'm going to kick my left leg. And I've got to keep my body straight. So we come in and up. across the body towards the knee. 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. And then the same thing to the other side. Lift this arm up, kick on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down. Good. Then I want you to take both those weights and we come into a squat press. So weights on your shoulders, feet nice and wide. Down and push. In, push. In, push. In, push. Again from here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. In and push. Hold your squat position. The punch that we did before, we just come in front now. So we come in and 2 and 3. Come a little lower into your squat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, then the twist. Do you remember this one? So we bring one or both weights into one hand. This arm comes up. Option 1, particularly if you struggle coming up and down from the floor, is to come down to the knee, push this arm up to the side. So we take a little squat. Option 2, you take that all the way down to the floor and across your body. Keep your eyes ahead rather than looking down to your feet, and that makes you less giddy. Last 2 on this side, because we're doing 8s. In and up. Yes, and then the same thing to the other side. So that option, knee and push, or we come all the way down into the floor, lift up. The other hand is just freestyling behind you for balance. In, push, yes. 2 more on this side. In, and 1 more. In, and push. Yes, then we come round. We're going to come into your lunge. We have been doing lots and lots of work on these. They're looking really good. So hold your lunge position. So you're trying to feel tummy strong, knees forwards, hips under, hands by your sides, and then add a reach to each side. So we maintain that stability over and over. Can we do 2 more? Reach and reach. Keep holding that lunge. Reach and reach. And then we're going to change legs. So come to the other side, 1 foot forwards, 1 foot back. Open up through the hip into your lunge and over and over and over and over. 2 more sets. Over and over. Again from here. Reach and reach and come on up. Well done. Now just to loosen off those legs, pop those weights down, come into a little jog here, up onto the balls of the feet, arms nice and close to your body. So we just drive the arms in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the side jumps. Not too far this time, just more about speed. Across, 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 across. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. And a nice big shoulder roll. We got all of that? Can you remember all of that? Let's come back. Next round. 1 weight. 1 down on the floor. Arm comes up. Lift through the tummy. And we come into your kick. In and 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7. 1 more. 8 and down. And then the same thing on the other side. Bring this arm up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, and then down. Pick up your other weights into your shoulder press to start off with. So weights to the shoulders, feet wide, breathing down, exhale, push, down and push, good, in and push, in and push, again, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more, down and lift. Then we pop those both into one hand, arm up to the side, and we come into those twists. Choose your option, feet nice and wide, down and press, in and press, good, in and 4 more, 4, push, 3, press, 2 and 1 more, down and lift, and then over to the other side. Bring this weight up and we'll come in and lower and lower. 4 more now, 4 and 3, and take that squat to all the way down, 1 more, in and lift, good. Hold this position, roll those shoulders back, come into your squat now. We're going to come into your punch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we come round into your lunge. Hold your lunge position, hands down by your sides. We have those reaches over and over, and again from here, down and down and into the other leg. Step back, 1 foot forwards, 1 foot back, open up through your hip, come down, in and reach, down and reach, again, over and reach, 1 more, in and reach, good. Then those weights come down onto the floor, little jog, elbows nice and close to the body, lift up through the chest, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the jump. But remember, this is more about doing it nice and quickly rather than going for miles. Across and across and across and across. Good. Now, another quick drink before we come into the last round of this main section. Oh, it's nice to do it not being 30 degrees. So, gonna grab one weight down on the floor. Bring this arm up. Yeah, good. And then we start with that kick. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Arm comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. And then take both weights. Squat presses. Hands onto your weights onto your shoulders. Feet wide. In and push. Good. In and push. In, press. In, press. Again from here. 4 and 3 and 2. 1 more. In and lift up. Good. And then both weights into one hand. Bring your arm up and we either come to your knee or to the floor. Down and lift, in So this is more of a squat than a tip forwards. You want to get that movement in. Yes, good. 4, well done. And 3, yes. And 2, and 1 more. Down, lift, then to the other side. But particularly, even if you're only doing this knee one, make sure you're squatting into it rather than just tipping forwards, okay? Down, and in, and in, and lower. Here comes the sun. 4, and 3, and 2, 1 more. Down, and lift, good. Weights onto your shoulders. Down, hold, little punch, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yes, and then into your lunge, shoulders back, whoop, down, hold your lunge position, reach, and reach, in, and down, in, and down, 1 more, reach, reach, and then up to the other side, find your lunge, come on down and hold, reach, and reach, and reach, and 1 more time, reach, and up, yes, oh, well done, and then pop those weights down into our jog, loosening up through those thighs, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then jump, 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 little spring, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, okay. Do you want to grab some water and then come back with your big weights? And we'll get those big weights going. Big weight. Come on back for me. Weights between the thighs to begin with. Lovely. So with those weights, just pick up the shoulders, shoulders back, chest lifted, and we'll come on down. We have been doing the slow ones. We are staying with those slow ones. They're very effective. We are going to come down, 2, and lift. And we've been doing 12 and lift, nice and steady. And with the slow ones, gives you time to really focus on that technique. Chest lifted, up, and that's 4. Weight comes back. Remember that weight, we want it to come down towards just between your heels if it's coming straight down. It's a nice indicator if you're going a little too far forwards on these. Slowly lower, and I make it 4 more. Down and lift. Again, down and lift. 2 more. Down and lift. 1 more. Down and lift. And then onto 1 foot. That weight coming forwards. We're going to tip. Come on up. Little bend through that knee. Tip and lift. Tip and lift. Down and lift. Again from here. Tip and tip, and 2 more. Down and 1 more. Down and lift, and then onto the other side. Bring that other foot forwards, and we're going to come in and lift, in and lift, lower and back nice and long, down and 4 and 3 and 2, and one more now, down, and lift up, and then into your upright row, weight into the front of the feet, shoulders back, up, and down. So those elbows higher than the waist. Look at that, brilliant. Up, and up, and 4, and 3, nice and steady, and 2, and one more, up and down. Superb. So from here now, we're going to come into a little jump forwards and backwards. So we just jump these ones in and back, all on one side. And then start with the other leg now, forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards and back. And then just a little jog. But I want your heels, can you see this, to come behind you. You ever did ballet? It's like a little petit jeté. Up and up and good. Again, just really challenging those ankles, those feet. Lift up to the balls of the feet. Come up, come down. Come up, come down. Lift up and lower. Lift up and lower. And then just a twist here. Over and round. Shoulders moving. And round. And twist. And twist. And then shrug those shoulders. Okay, we're coming again. Grab those weights again. Those nice slow squats. Chest comes up. Shoulders back. In. And lift. Again. 2, down, 2, up, lower, and lift. Down, and lift. Again. 2, down, 2, up. Tummy strong. Up, and in, and up, and lower. We have 4 more. Slowly down, 2, in, 2, up again, down and lift, 2 more, down and lift, 1 more, down and lift. Good. And then one leg tipping forwards, back long, in and up, down and up, down and up, down and lift. 2 more here, back nice and long, in and again, down, lift, other side. Sorry, you calling me? Huh? She's in the shower. Other side, in and in and down and down. 2 more now. In and 1 more. Down. In, that weight comes forwards into your upright row. Up and lower. Up and lower. Up and up. Stay with me, 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Up and down. Good. Bring that weight down. Little forwards and backwards jumps. In, back, in, back, in, back, in. Other side. Forwards, back, forwards, back, forwards, back, forwards, back. And then just shrug those shoulders, loosen up through your shoulders, roll those shoulders. We have 1 more round. A little drink, 1 more time. Back, with those weights and those squats. Excuse me. Chest lifted. We will come down, 2, slowly lift, down, 2, slowly lift. Again, in and up, in and up. That's 4. Easy down, no racing up. This is about the tempo. Down, 2, slowly up. Yes, in and lift. That weight coming down between the feet. Well done. And we have 4 more. Down and lift. Down and lift. Again, down and lift. One more time. Down and lift. Then we come round onto one foot and we're going to come in and up, in and up, in and lift, down and lift. 2 more now. Down and 1 more. Down, lift. Onto the other side. That leg comes out, in and lift, in and lift. Again, down and down and 2 more. Down and 1 more. Down and lift. Then that upright row. Slowly up, slowly lower. Tummy strong. Lift up and down. Yes, take your time with that row. Again, up and lower. 4 more. In and down. Up and lower. 2 more here. Up and down. 1 more time. Up and lower. Yes, then that weight comes down. And we come into your forwards and backwards jump. In, back, in, back, in. Other side. Spring and spring and spring and spring and back. And then big stretch up and back. Big stretch up and back. And then we are going to come down to the floor. So if you just lower down, and we're going to come onto your hands and knees. Let's come down. Onto your hands and knees. And from here, so just starting with your little hovers, shoulders back away from your ears, toes under, let your knees hover, up and away from the floor. Come back down. Again, breathe out, let your knees hover and lower. Again, breathe out, let your knees hover, back down, and once again, hover, hold, and lower. And your arm comes up, come on down, your arm comes up, come on down. Again from here, your arm lifts up, that weight forwards, come down, and your arm lifts up, come on down, and then just lift now, opposite hand to knee, up and away from the floor. Arm comes out, draw your tummy up towards your back. Come back down, other side, lift, out, up and lower. Lift, out, up and lower. Lift, out, up and lower. And again, lift, out, up and down. And then round to seated. Hands towards your feet. Eyes down, just stretching out through your back, into the back of the neck. And then that little roll back. Lift up nice and tall. Come on back. Open up through your hips. Up to seated. Again, roll on back. Open up through your hips. Up to seated. Again, from here, roll on back. Open up. Up to seated. One more time. Roll on back. Open up. And as you come up, those heels come forwards. One arm down, the other arm lifts up. And then down to the other side. In and lift. In and lift. Look to your back hand. In and lift. All the way down to the floor. Just let your feet come up, hands into the backs of your thighs. Lower back into the floor, stretch out through your back. Feet down into a bridge. Now let your hips lift up and hold. Soften the shoulders, hips lifted. Down to the floor. Anchor onto your knee and stretch out through your bottom. And then to the other side. And up to seated. Oh, that flew by today. Stretch out through your neck. Oh, it did for me. Over to the other side. And then just bring your hands in, stretch out through your back. Although I haven't got my glasses on, so maybe, but no, I haven't. Open up through your chest. Take a big breath in. Oh, thank you, everyone. I've got my glasses back on to come to see you. Yes, okay, that's better. So I'm going to just stop the recording.